Dude, I don't.
Wait,
we're good. We're good. I fixed it. We're good.
We're
good.
Yo, we lost all the likes we had. What the heck?
So, like I was saying, it was like Spaceballs when they're like, we're going to do the fast fashion. Do you? Yes, do you? Okay, kiss, we're married. Let's go.
So who's who again, Kuko? Go by
So
real
it's
quick.
Kuko, Nikki TM, Jimmy, Hitman, and Prodigy handling the ones and twos, which he was just putting out his hair right now, trying to figure out what was going on.
Dude.
The funny thing is we haven't had a hiccup
The ones
in
and
the
twos.
longest time.
And the one
And
time
every single time where we got everybody here and we got the whole crew going, it happens to hiccup. Why is that?
That's normal.
That's the Game Bros.
Because of the
blessing.
The blessing?
The
the
Game
know
Bros
why?
blessing.
in the sky?
You know why
The
it
BTU
happened? You know
capacity
why
of
it
this
happened?
room.
You know why it happened? Because for some reason we're starting off with Fortnite.
So let's get right into the news. Good job, Jimmy.
Yeah, do what I can.
So what's going on with Fortnite? I see MLK. What's going on? Is Martin Luther King going to get a skin on Fortnite or what?
Yeah, what's going on with that? SJWs are here, or what's going on?
So if you
Who
guys
asked for
weren't
this?
able to attend his "I Have a Dream" speech in real life, you can do it now in Fortnite.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
No.
I mean, what's YouTube for? Can we all attend the speech on YouTube?
What is school for?
That too.
No, we have Fortnite to teach our children.
But who
That's-
knows if school is actually like showing the whole speech?
So this is
Yeah.
so let me forgive my ignorance because I'm obviously I'm a gamer obviously right being on the show, but there are things that I'm not privy to, and so this is a community-based thing where you can go and relive the MLK speech in Fortnite
And a memorial, yes.
at the memorial.
Okay.
No, they made.
Now, do you have to
basically,
march
like,
the whole way there too in Fortnite or no?
Okay, so Fortnite's been known to do these big events.
Right.
So is this an event within, so Battle Royale's happening around?
No.
And there's this event, or is this a separate?
So just like how Party Royale exists, it's a separate island by itself.
Okay,
This will be the same thing. A separate island that will be Washington D.C., which will be the monument, and then you can go inside the monument of D.C. and go and see pictures of the history and stuff. This is made by Time Magazine. Time Magazine is producing this with, of course, Epic
So-
Games.
So think of it
to make
happening
this.
in the creative islands. Is essentially is what it is because they
Yeah.
have like creative modes.
So there's a
from time to
history
time. So then this is
aspect
gonna
of
be
it,
like
not
a timed. I
Yeah.
think it's only for a certain.
It's
time.
gonna be a certain amount of time. Yes.
It's not like a permanent creative.
So it's like a
mode.
timed event. You guys can go and relive and hear the speech of Martin Luther King and go into the monument of D.C. and see the memorial and a bunch of different pictures of that day. And just make sure, just remember, if you don't see any of your emotes, there's been a good amount of emotes banned. Epic had to put this through after a bunch of people made videos with emotes that were making that were pretty funny, of course, during the speech.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. How are they gonna keep this respectful, reverent? I want to say reverent,
Reverent.
but reverent.
Yeah.
How are we gonna? So that's how they're doing it. They're gonna turn off certain emotes so they can keep it nice and classy because you don't want them going to the Washington Monument and doing.
I want to be doing
peanut butter
Gundam
jelly or
style. Come on,
whatever.
what do you
Gundam
mean? I
style.
want a Gundam
So I
style
can
my
hit him
way.
with a.
Good thing it's not Call of Duty where you can do spray tags and stuff on the monument, right?
But do you guys like this? Do you like that Fortnite's taking an approach on teaching some history?
I hope it's doing the intended impact, which I think is educating like younger kids. Because Fortnite, I mean, from time to time, even like we play it like Prodigy and I, but I hope it lets them appreciate like the history, the speech, the impact of it. I mean, but who knows? It might be a hit or miss.
Yeah, I what I want, if they do this, I want them to do this with all aspects of history. I feel like sometimes when you focus on certain things, you start going political.
So you want
and
like
you don't
an
want
Auschwitz
no,
memorial?
okay, no, I don't want that
Oh,
either.
no, why not?
Why not?
I would like to see.
Okay, actually depends on how
Holocaust.
they do it. You're right. Depends on
I mean,
a
like,
Holocaust memorial is a good idea.
I can't travel to DC right now, so this is as close as I can get. So why not let me
Okay.
travel
So,
to the
so what you're
Auschwitz
saying, Nikki,
Memorial?
is some sort of like not augmented reality or virtual reality, but maybe an animated version of Washington D.C. that only kids that are playing Fortnite can experience. Is that?
Well,
is that-
I mean, whoever's playing Fortnite and whoever goes into that creative mode, they'll be able to.
Meaning we have
And-
millions of kids, right, that are glued to Fortnite. There's no getting them off of it.
Yeah.
And the only way we can force something for them to see or experience, and I hate to say it that way, force, it's a bad
offer
word.
them a skin to go through this.
But
They get an emote. You get
Well,
a MLK protesting.
like
banner.
a-
let's
banner or
let's
something?
let's
Yeah.
show them what in this period of time happened. And like you said, Prodigy, there might be more to it than that. There might be something else, maybe World War One or Civil War, or,
Yeah.
world history or whatever.
I think it depends on how good it goes. Like if it goes well and they react well to it, like it could become a thing. If not, then what's the point?
I just
I
wonder
think
why.
Jimmy will probably I understand where Prodigy's coming from with the political thing. Like, do you want games to start getting political too? Because sometimes we play video games to get away from all this political.
To get
and
away
stuff
from
like that,
reality.
too.
Okay, this is my take in this. This is my take in this. Okay, as long as for educational purposes, you want to take in the struggles, how things have progressed. I see it as a good thing. I don't. Maybe kids aren't being taught this. Maybe, or I don't know what their agenda is with this. I just don't. I don't know if they're trying to be educational, or they're just trying to build little kids as activisms or something. Just I don't know where they're going with this. I haven't seen the whole thing. You guys might take a look at it and see. You've seen it?
No. Can
No?
I ask a controversial question?
Sure.
So, controversial question. Do you guys think this has anything to do with like the backlash there has been to critical race theory?
Yes.
Because a lot of
Yes.
a lot of schools have been taking down like teaching certain parts of history because of critical race theory, and then now to this come out. I mean, it might have been in the works before and we just didn't know. But it just sort of seems like weird timing to me.
I agree with
Not
you.
to be like
No.
a conspiracy
Well,
theory.
now that you
no.
mentioned
It's not
timing.
weird timing. It's perfect timing. Okay?
Well, now that you mentioned timing,
there's
that's
there's
my
nothing
question.
weird here. There's nothing weird here. Okay, I grew
No,
up
it's a
in
good thing.
gaming. Yes, there's nothing weird here. This is perfect timing.
Yeah.
That's why I want to know, because there's two sides of the fence with this. Either you're an activist, you're trying to shove down some propaganda down some kids' throats and in their minds. You're trying to, or you're trying to make this an educational thing. Okay.
To me, if you want to
And-
make it
and- and
educational, it
and
says
it's-
March,
Yeah.
and February is Black History Month. Why not save it for Black History Month? Why come out with it now, like Nikki's saying, the whole political spectrum with the whole.
Just the emote
critical
with the
race
little
theory?
protest. How's the emote? Do you have a picture?
He
of the
said
emote?
it's a guy with
Oh.
With a little
Look,
protest
right here,
thing.
right here. Ready. You see him with the dream, banner.
Okay, that's activism, bro.
So
Okay.
that was my question. My question would be
So, there's
why
nothing wrong
in
with
the middle
activism.
of
Yeah.
or I should the end of August.
Yeah.
Why that date?
The-
Was there a specific reason for it now, and not as opposed to
When
Black History Month?
Do you guys
I'm
know
a
when
jog
he passed?
history. When did he either die or
Yeah.
when did the dream happen?
It might. No, because
No,
don't think-
have a
Oh,
dream.
I don't remember when he
Maybe it
died,
is
but if I had to
Yeah.
guess, it would be
It could be.
April.
it could be the
related.
anniversary of his passing.
Now the second
He was
time,
born
like,
in
how many
January.
of
Oh,
these-
there you go. I have a dream speech was August 28th.
28.
Ah, okay, there you go.
So it
So
came
there,
out-
that
there's
answers my
historical
So it's
question.
an
significance.
anniversary. Okay.
So
Yeah.
the significance was yesterday was the anniversary. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
See, that's a solid point.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
And if kids like gaming, why not use it to your advantage and like educate, like Minecraft education? Like,
Minecraft education,
And that was my
I heard,
thing,
works
Nikki, that
really
I
well.
told you that they have millions of kids glued to Fortnite at any given time of day. Would be the easiest way to get
and
them to
I
see
just want
something.
it to be factual. I
And-
want things to be factual, not skewed. You know.
Yeah, Jimmy wants
Yeah.
history to be taught,
Yeah.
not to indoctrinate people.
Let
no,
people.
A certain way.
100%. Like
Yeah, both the bad and the good. I don't, everything.
if,
everything.
like I said, hopefully it's taken well. You know, they take advantage of it. They appreciate it. They learn from it. And then I think it will also let parents value gaming more, because a lot of the time, like, they see like you're wasting your time playing games all the time.
I don't see how
but if
parents see
you're
that
learning
these days.
things like, I mean, couple.
But
shows
mom, let me
away-
play. I'm learning about Martin Luther King.
I mean, yeah, you know, maybe this is what makes them into a history buff, or like,
I mean, no, Nikki's right. You
we-
never
It all,
know.
it all started when I was
It-
playing Minecraft and Martin Luther King.
yeah,
gave
I
me
mean,
a
you
speech.
never know.
I doubt that
You
very
never,
much.
you never know. There are like kids that it could be their stepping stone.
Yeah.
Or-
it don't make them ask their parents about something.
Or
So
like
what's
we
Call of
spoke a
Duty
couple
World
weeks
War
ago,
World at War
simulators
for
work.
then? I mean,
Like games that are simulators, they
Well,
work. Like pilots are
Nikki,
using
like
it.
Nikki said, if this is something that's like a series that this month we'll tackle this, next month we'll tackle the Holocaust, next month we'll tackle
When
Red Diamond.
When is Latino History Month? We're gonna have a.
That's in October, right? No.
it's Oktoberfest.
October or November. one of
Yeah,
those
that's
two.
what I was thinking. But one thing I want to bring up is the viewers. What do you guys think? What do you guys leave in the comments? Do you guys think this is a good thing? Do you guys want to see more political, not political, sorry,
This is not
historical
political.
things taught in video games?
Historical.
This is a historic
Um,
thing.
Do you guys
Yeah,
mind
we're-
it? Do
we're
you guys
down
think
with
it's
the
good for your
historical.
kids? Do you guys think that, education should be incorporated into games more? So I want to hear you guys' thoughts down in the comments. So, yeah, if you guys have anything to say, and if you guys want to call in, same thing.
Yeah, I like how Battlefield and even Call of Duty Vanguard is going to do it now. They have these silhouettes of different people in history. And then I know with Call of Duty Vanguard, they have a woman that says that she's a fighter pilot. And she was one of the first ones that was a fighter pilot and a sniper for Russia. And it's based on a true story. I like how they do those things. Call of Duty, when they did the Holocaust at the end of the game, when you're walking through the Holocaust, all those things are good. Any
Which
way
Call
we
of
could
Duty was that?
educate them, I think is great, huh?
Which Call of Duty was that?
The last one, the one that boots to the ground, the World War II one.
World War II.
World War II.
Oh,
Yeah, when you do the campaign, when you get towards the end, you actually go through a concentration camp.
I never finished that one, I guess.
Yeah. So I thought that was, I like that whole aspect. And any way we could get, kids educated on history so they know what's going on. So
Dude,
history
I
doesn't
learned a lot
repeat
of my
itself.
history from Battlefield. I'm not going to lie to you.
Hey, call.
A lot of my World War history comes from that.
the
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
The military shooters always put you they always put you. How about that scene, the one where you're in the airport, bro?
Oh.
Explain to me that.
That's very realistic.
Modern
That's
Warfare?
realistic.
Yeah,
No
no
Russian.
Russian.
The whole Russian thing in the
That's-
airport.
When you're in the elevator, you
Yeah,
come
it was a
around.
very controversial
That was a
mission.
very
Yeah.
controversial.
Yeah,
mission.
but you know what? I mean, is it controversial? Why is it controversial?
No, I don't think it's controversial.
I don't think
They-
it's
people,
controversial
people
either.
did.
I think it's just
It's controversial to those who think that sometimes video games go too far,
yeah,
quote
the
unquote.
violence of it could be like
I get you, but it gives you an option.
yeah.
Yeah, at least.
I mean,
they-
if you're a parent, like in the first place, why
you
was
should
your
know
kid
what you're
playing
buying.
this
Yeah,
game?
there you go.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what it even
Like-
came down to.
There's a rating for a reason, and that's that.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
a lot of the time parents like they're I don't know. Like Google, he pays attention to what his kids play for the most part, I think, right?
I don't think that
Yeah, like, he
any of
doesn't
that
let
should
them
be
play anything that's
censored
mature.
in any way.
It's not a censorship. It's just like taking into account like what your audience is and respecting that. Because a lot of the kids are like, well, it's funny. Well, I mean, down the line, it could have an impact. As a psychology student talking. Actually, I'm a master of science.
Oh
now.
yeah, we want to congratulate Nikki. We haven't had a show since then. So
Hey, congratulations.
Nikki's
Thank you. I have
now a
my master's
master's.
Speaking of controversy and things that happen, Activision, they've had a big problem happen with their company. There were a bunch of heads of the company got accused for sexual harassment, and the lawsuit is getting bigger and bigger, and more evidence is starting to pile up. But
And
then they tried to shred the evidence.
The walls are closing in.
The walls are closing in.
Some Blizzard execs are like, this ain't looking good for us. We're gonna have to bring out the shredder.
Yeah, and when the shredder comes out, you know, there's just big problems. And they found out that they shredded tons and tons of evidence. Are you guys happy that Activision is finally going down? You guys are sad.
What do you mean finally? It is finally
this
going down?
This is not
Dude, it's
Activision
going down.
themselves.
It's
I think
affecting it.
it's affecting Activision on behalf of Blizzard. This is gonna hurt Blizzard a lot. I think, especially in the community mindshare, you're not gonna be really wanting to support any people.
But why
that,
would
that did that.
Activision go down?
It's
As
'cause
opposed to getting rid of the people, you obviously get rid of the...
It's because a lot of the time is, I want to give the example of Penn State. Remember when the guy from Penn State got caught?
Yes.
That he was, messing around with kids in the locker room, and the head coach knew about it, and he just kept turning a blind eye to it. Same thing happened with Activision. They knew a lot of this stuff was happening, and they just kept brushing it under the carpet, making it seem that they don't know what's happening. There go the shredders, shredding all the emails, all the information to, hey, got make sure that this doesn't get back to me.
Yeah.
That's what the shredders are. And so all that stuff. Remember that Activision Blizzard also had a problem with China a couple
that China
years,
controversy
a year
was-
ago almost, right?
I think it was 2019, right before COVID. It was one of the Overwatch esports players.
Leo
And
put deleting
bang, bang.
emails. Oh no.
Going to what Hitman asked, the reason Activision doesn't cut ties with Blizzard or lets them go is because
Money-making machine.
cha-ching.
Yeah, there's no
Blizzard
sense.
Blizzard is a
it-
ginormous money-making machine.
It's not like they're going to both close down because of a few bad apples.
yeah,
In
but
my
it's gonna
opinion.
hurt
I
the
mean,
company's
the name
rep
is not
a
what
lot.
it represents.
The thing is, it's not a few bad apples. At this point, it just seems like it was company culture. And I worked in a big corporate, and like they have company culture, company values. And if your company went this far to hide something, it means it
There's a problem.
was ingrained in the culture, or like the people that did talk about it, they were pushed out. So in no way does this look good on their part, which made me happy because a couple months ago I was about to buy some shares, and I'm glad I didn't. I
So
just checked.
Activision goes down. They close up shop.
Buy the dip.
I can buy the dip.
They close up
but-
shop. They go bankrupt, and then the guys that are left over that survive
but
the
it's not going to
backlash-
get to that extreme.
Yeah.
Activision holds too much power, whether it be the
Oh,
Call
there we
of
go.
Duty,
That's what I'm talking
Mindshare.
about.
It's just
I-
gonna.
But
they're
think
just
about
gonna
how
put
many
new
games
leaders.
do they make? It's not like Activision before that had all even little games. They basically have like 3 games.
Yeah.
So Overwatch, World of Warcraft, which is all Blizzard, but Activision itself, they used to make some Spider games. They used to make Tony Hawk, but Spider-Man games and stuff like that. But now it's just basically Call of Duty every year. So yes, they
Still
might
one
not
of
go
the
out of
biggest
business.
platinum
but-
titles there is.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
little
so it's
hiccups like
platinum,
this
but-
is what starts hurting your name and your prestige and stuff like that. And then people start not wanting to support you anymore. And then that costs money. And then after a while, you're used to having a lot of money. So you have a big overhead. And if that money doesn't come in to cover the overhead, then you start having to cut ties with some people. Remember, they have Raven. They have Warhammer or Sledgehammer makes games. And they also
Treyarch.
have Treyarch. Infinity Ward as well. So those are big studios that used to make games on their own that they bought, that they have to keep having to push money to them.
Leo makes a point as well that I mean later in the long run we'll see what might happen if this problem even gets into the economic standpoint, which I think it will. Is once it all depends if they start losing investors, Activision will see where their money's going and where their their mind share, whether it be in the economic field or in the social field on social media and stuff like that. So I think it's gonna be something pretty big. As it just keeps getting bigger. Every time we have news about this, it's becoming a bigger and bigger problem.
The worst part is this is not the first time Activision gets in trouble, though. They have a history of a bunch of controversial stuff. Sorry, Jimmy.
No, it's okay. I'm waiting. No, I think will happen. They won't start losing investors and things like that unless people actually start they're going to court and getting convicted and convictions. If not, it's just they're gonna brush this under the rug and just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll probably see NDAs. That's it, settlements, but it's not gonna be talked about. And then they're probably just gonna move players around not players, but leadership positions.
Yeah,
they'll work for some other company.
New HR people.
So they're gonna do SeaWorld when a whale kills somebody, they just move them to
I hate to tell you,
Yeah,
but
no,
Activision, the name
money
is
talks.
not going anywhere.
Money talks, so they're just gonna put the money to rebrand essentially.
Yeah.
They're gonna do.
Just look at what happened with the Blizzard exec. He just quit. He's like, peace before something else happens to me, and he just left.
They're probably gonna come out with now we have mandatory harassment training, and we revisit it every 6 months. Whatever, we check it. It's gonna be a whole rebranding, and we are not.
Everybody
this
keep your hands
anymore.
to yourself.
It's probably gonna be a whole workplace change.
We only work with our hands up.
That's how we do
everything above the waist.
You see all the new balance changes, the game's bugged and
Let's,
everything. It's because we're working with our hands up. Sorry.
Let's try our new hands-on program.
My thing is, it kind of sucks though because now you can't even tell a girl, hey, you look pretty, or you look
That's sexual
sexy.
harassment.
No,
Because and then they might take it the wrong way and they're like, oh my god, this is a creep.
See, that's different though. It depends
No,
on how you say
it's,
it.
Yeah, it's the delivery.
Yeah,
at
it's all
work,
delivery.
someone can, my manager can tell me, "Hey, I like your jacket." I'm like, "Thank you, cool."
I like how your jacket makes your boobs look.
See, that's
See,
too much.
obviously, I'd be like
that's
Ophelia.
You don't remember the movie Liar Liar? In the
No.
elevator? That's inappropriate.
It's just it's all in the delivery. You can compliment a girl without it being weird.
Leo says he'll apply if they're hiring.
Yeah.
Leo in the comments wrote a hands-on type of management.
Oh my goodness.
Leo,
And
unbelievable.
talking about management, actually, I don't know how to segue this, but
That word might even be changed to management to something else, but we won't go there.
Talking about hard stuff. Now we're gonna go to Ubisoft.
oh, that's a good one. Ubisoft, actually, some people working at Ubi are actually coming out in support of those who have been trying to awake of the work problems going on at Blizzard.
Hey,
Because-
Blizzard guys, you got sexual harassed. Come,
Listen.
work for us.
I hate to say this, but
We'll
there's,
make sure
there's
that everybody
sexual
has a
harassment
hands-off approach.
in every business. I mean, it just some places are a little bit more harsher than others, and some places are
Because
more.
it depends on the work culture you start creating.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even about the work culture necessarily. Sometimes it is, yes, and especially in a smaller
Trust me, the World of Warcraft
business.
is a little freaky.
But
I
you
just don't understand. When I go to the strip clubs, you still can. Do
it
hands-on
only
stuff.
becomes a problem
You gotta pay extra.
when it becomes a problem. It's just
Yeah, definitely. But the reason I brought up Ubi is because I think it's good. I think it's nice when you see multiple companies that, of course, we all do. They all do the same thing. They make video games. They all and try to support each other just so they can get past and
No, but
have
is it like an
solutions.
NFL thing? Like when somebody gets fired from one team, they tell them, "Hey, come on our team," just so they can steal ideas and playbooks and
why wouldn't
and
they?
stuff like that.
Antonio Brown.
I mean, it's not a
They
bad
they all
idea.
do it.
That
Wow, we got a
and that's
sports
because
aficionado
Ubisoft
here?
has some
No,
Ubisoft.
That's all I can think of right now.
So
Ubisoft
Ubisoft's
San Francisco
like,
has
how
had
does COD
problems.
do the movement? Because we need to do it for Extraction. Because the movement on Extraction sucked. But what was the one you played?
X
Project?
Defiant.
X Defiant.
X-Defiant.
Like we need to fix the movement on this
Yes.
game.
But yeah, so we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see what,
but
how this
Activision.
goes
Bottom line,
forward.
Activision isn't going anywhere. I hate to tell you that. They're going to get rid of the people that they need to, and rightfully so. And the name should carry on, and the stockholders will reinvest at some point or another.
Although just leave.
Yeah, or that's
Yep.
it.
And talking about what's not going anywhere, that is Gamescom. We saw it come back this year. After, I believe, last year we did not have one, if I'm not mistaken.
They did a virtual
Oh, it was
one.
a virtual
Yeah.
one? Yes, that's right. But it wasn't, this one was, to me, twice as big as last year's. Last year's wasn't
Yeah.
really much. Of course, as we knew, 2020 was a pretty harsh year, so it was pretty slow for gaming. But this time, Gamescom bring out, I think, the big guns. They showed a lot. We can't cover all of it, but we chose some of the most, some of the good stuff that we picked out.
And the most important stuff.
Mm-hmm. Kuko, you want to start us off with one of the first things
For me,
that I
the
think was
biggest
great?
news that came out of Gamescom was the fact that Xbox finally confirmed the launch of Xcloud. I remember when Stadia announced Stadia and introduced what it was going to be and how it worked and all those things. I thought this is the future of gaming. This is what I've always wanted for gaming. And Xbox said, you know what? We're going to do it, and we're going to do it better. And I tried Xcloud at E3. Prodigy did too. It was freaking awesome.
We tried
We've
it in
seen this.
beta
We
here as
play it
well.
now. But so starting in the fall, it's going to go full on anywhere that has internet signal. You could pick up your game, stop your game, pick it up somewhere else, continue playing. If you have an Xbox 360, you could play your Xbox One games on it. Like, it actually goes backwards.
Interesting.
Like, to me, that's amazing. So anywhere that has an internet signal, anywhere that you can get internet, you'll be able to play your games. I think Xbox is super ahead of the curve when it comes to xCloud, and I think this is going to be big for gaming. What do you guys think?
I think it's huge, and I love. That's inappropriate. Mobile games. I mean, yeah, we've been trying to do this forever. I mean, who doesn't want to take your game on the go? We did it with the PSP, right? Game Boy, of course, going back in the nostalgic. Then the PS Play or PlayStation Play, or is that what it was called when you could transfer your game to your PSP or PSP Vita?
Yeah.
I think it was Play.
I think it was Play and Play. And then, of course, the Nintendo Switch now that we have.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't. So, off topic, I've been searching for like a new vehicle, and one of the vehicles I was looking at, they have an entertainment center in the back, and they have the two TVs. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, people would put TVs in their cars, and they would hook up like PlayStation 2s and PlayStation 1s or an Xbox. Maybe it was typically a PlayStation 2. Dude, now these new vehicles, you're able to connect a PlayStation 5 if you wanted to, right to a 115 volt. Wi-Fi hotspot right in the cars, right, or sports utility vehicle. And I was thinking, I was like, wow, I can relive circa 2002 again, man. I'm like, I would love to transfer my PlayStation to a car or have an extra one, you know, being that we're so spoiled in America. How awesome would that be?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I mean, we want to take our games everywhere we can, or even let's say it's your vehicle you take to work and you take an hour lunch break and you go to your car and you game for an hour.
See, that's the difference. Like you were mentioning the 3DS, the Vita, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But you were never able to, like, let's say I had Madden on the PS4.
Correct.
And I had a Vita. It wasn't the same Madden.
It was not. It was definitely
so
not.
I couldn't continue the game. So that's the beauty of this. Like, you could pause your Halo. You could pause your Rainbow Six Siege game and then just continue it on your mobile device. Or even, like you said, like, I got a lunch break. I'll eat a sandwich real quick and I'll do a couple of Apex runs. Or Jimmy says, oh, I want to, do some Forza racing. And you could do that. And that's, to me, that's the beauty of this compared to what we used to have before. We got a good question from the chat that Nikki wants to read.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. RSP Zeke said, do you think xCloud could stop mobile game developers from developing games like COD Mobile and PUBG Mobile?
No.
So is it going to affect it in any way?
No.
I don't think so.
I think right now it won't, but in the future it will.
How?
I think right now the internet capabilities throughout the world keep it from doing it. if let's say in China they had the internet capability that we have of download speeds and upload speeds, why would you rather play COD Mobile when you could play the real thing? So the difference is right here, the internet capability and
We're back. We're back.
Oh,
Well, for the Switch, it was like a little camera. You dock the Switch and it will project.
Oh, interesting.
They had something going on. when
That
the
would be
Switch first
cool.
came out. It gained traction. It was like a fundraising thing. I don't know whatever
Remember,
happened.
with every invention, it has to be with the right time. So,
So where were we?
Okay. So where were we? We're talking about.
talking about
that's it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
re-rant.
But
No,
Very
but
rant.
chat.
Okay,
what was the
but-
last
but-
thing you guys heard?
um,
Oh, too much
Oh,
delay?
welcome, brother Brown.
something about probably mobile gaming.
So the question was, will mobile gaming take over? I mean, we're
Will it
will
change?
Xcloud
Will
take
it change
over mobile apps?
gaming? And
will
I said-
streaming
I-
game
I said no.
take over? And I said, I not right now. That eventually will. Right now, because of the internet capabilities in some countries and even in some U.S. cities,
And quality.
the quality of it is preventing. Like, I give you the example I gave you. Would you rather play COD Mobile and the mobile battle royale, or would you rather play Warzone, the actual thing? And I think
You'd
most people
rather
would rather
play
play the
Warzone.
regular
And it's
thing.
not very far off. The
agree
Call
with
of Duty
Nikki.
Mobile, which is still a very big thing, because they're still investing money. It's on their website. It's not very far off from Warzone.
They make a ton of money with
They
it
make
too.
a ton of
like
money.
I was saying.
Baby?
You want to know why? Because no one's paying for it. What are you paying for? Your phone. You're already paying for that. All you gotta do is download this free app.
But they
and
get
you
it
got
with
the game.
advertisements. I haven't played Call of Duty Mobile in a while, but I would
But
imagine they're
Prodigy,
getting
the
something
same
from it.
the same monetary thinking of making money through microtransactions, you could do it through the one game that you're streaming to it.
No, I'm talking about the consumer. Me as a player, I don't gotta pay for nothing. I just download PUBG Mobile for free.
But what I'm telling you is that COD, if they really wanted to, they can just stream it to your phone, not charge you for it, but make money through microtransactions.
Okay, but that's
like
not
they're
what's
doing
happening.
Through
Like with
But-
Destruction
but in the
Derby
future,
and other
that's
games. Rocket
the
League.
quality of gaming. What's preventing is the internet capabilities.
Yes.
Once in the future, once let's say the whole world has 6G and everybody has 6G download speed and upload speed,
And that's
I
gonna
think
happen in
that
10
mobile
years, for
gaming
sure.
will go away,
Yeah, something
and it'll be just straight gaming streamed to your right now. What Xbox wants, they don't even want you to buy an Xbox console. They just want you to have the app on your TV, and they'll stream it right to your TV.
Yes.
And that's what they want. They want to get those $20 a month every month, just that steady check coming
No
in.
audio again, supposedly.
And that.
Are you kidding?
No. It's I
No,
see
no.
it moving.
Yeah.
No, we're good. There's
Okay.
audio.
Right,
That's what
right,
somebody
Mister Jimmy. That's what they want. They want your constant
Jimmy.
Netflix style money.
Who doesn't want money?
Well,
Who doesn't want
Jimmy
that
asked answered the question with a question.
Isn't that
Who doesn't want that
the
money?
precedent of,
Seriously.
I hate to say it, but Stadia? But like I said, with every invention has to be at the right time.
I think what happened with Stadia, they oversold themselves, and they didn't get the third party backing they thought they would.
Lack
get.
of content. Lack of content all the way. If not, it probably would have taken off. And I don't think that they went about it the right way when they unveiled it. It's very boring.
Originally, when they unveiled it to me, I thought it was gonna be like
Like
the Game Pass.
Game Pass.
I thought I was gonna pay $20 to Google, and they were gonna download all the games to their server, and I was gonna get to play it. Once they told me like, no, you actually have to buy the game, and then you stream the game to you. I'm like, what's the point of that? Like,
And then
why
you
am I
pay-
gonna
and
use
then you
you?
pay
I can
monthly
keep
so you
using
could get, like,
the
4K.
PlayStation,
There you go.
Xbox,
Correct.
and
And
not have to leave
and-
my friends behind.
And you don't even have new games available to buy. So you're still not doing anything. They're not doing
So we have a
I agree.
fan, RSP Zeke again. Last questions. What do you think will be Sony's response to this?
PlayStation Plus, pretty much. Yeah, they already have. Sony, I believe, Sony has something already like this.
It's
'Cause,
called PlayStation Now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah.
They
it
just
exists.
need to put more
They just
R
need
and
to
D
out there.
behind it.
Yeah,
They just gotta
it's
upgrade it.
It's just not as
Who has PlayStation Now
refined
here?
as the Game Pass. It's
It's not as
just
functional.
I don't have
what
it.
the
Okay.
PS
PlayStation-
now.
No, I do. I have
This
no.
was a
No, I don't
conversation
have
that I think it was gonna be for last
it.
week's
I like
show.
buying physical copies.
Was
Yeah, Jimmy's anti.
Well,
P-
it's because like I
He's
He likes to
anti-digital.
own his stuff. He doesn't.
Yeah. it's
Like-
just
He likes
like,
tangible.
obviously when you're on the PlayStation.
If I want to break my game, I
it's
can
like
break my game.
now, but I've never been
Okay,
interested.
so PlayStation Now, like I said, back like almost 10 years ago, Sony bought Gaikai, and that was their answer to streaming because there was another streaming service called OnLive. I don't know if you guys remember that.
I do
It was
not.
you would pay a monthly fee and you could stream all the games to your whatever you tablet, phone, whatever.
That was on PS3.
So Sony is like service for the future. So that's what PlayStation Now became. The only problem is that Xbox with their Game Pass, they add new games to it all the time. And their philosophy is any first party game comes to us and Game Pass day one. So that's like the huge like catch to it. If you go on Game Pass, there's like 100 games, and it has all the Halo stuff. If you go to PlayStation Now, they have like 400 games, more games, but they're older.
Right.
They're like your like FIFA 2000 and stuff like that, and they have a lot of game. Like if you go to sports, there's a bunch of games there, but they're old games.
Yeah.
And that's where it lacks. The streaming service has to be current content.
So you're saying it has to be made new, like
Yeah.
Saints Row.
I mean, do you go onto
Nikki's trying to
Netflix?
segue.
How often do you go onto Netflix and watch an old movie, as opposed to seeing the new content that's on there?
Swing and a miss.
Swing
You know what I
and a
mean?
miss.
Yeah.
You want to watch the new content
Yeah,
on
you
the
do.
new Netflix original series from
The new-new.
2021.
The new.
The new. You don't want to go. Now I do, however, go on there and watch the older stuff. That's just me, and they don't even have that much older stuff.
Yeah, no.
That's why I got
but
Blu-rays.
yeah,
It's because. So yesterday I saw a meme, and it's so.
a Mimi.
Yeah, that's what my
A
mom
meme.
calls them. A meme.
They are hilarious when you say Mimi.
I saw one that it said subscription-based programs and like all that, they are becoming the one thing they swore to destroy.
Who's that? Who said that?
It was a meme.
Oh.
Well, yeah, no, it was a meme.
I missed
Alex
that
is like,
part.
who
I'm
said
like,
that?
Who said
I'm
that?
coming after him.
No,
that's
but
so-
isn't it true? Like, I mean, add up all the different subscription-based stuff that you were.
So I've said this on the show. How we've all like cut cable, right? Maybe I don't know. I
Yeah,
did.
no, I
and then
We
we
thought
cut
we
cable,
cut cable.
for subscriptions, and I'm like, subscriptions is going to be the end of the world because everything is a subscription. Everything.
But I could buy a la carte. I wanted this, I want that, I want this, and at
Yes,
the end you
but-
end up getting it
Yeah.
more.
But it's
you
become.
end up paying more, I think.
It's become ridiculous, man. Think about everything. Every single company has a subscription box, or you can subscribe to buying socks, or subscription to buying Powerade, or whatever it might be. Anything. There's a subscription for it. It's insane.
There's actually companies to help you cut your subscription costs.
Yes, there is.
So imagine that. That's how bad it's gotten.
Yeah.
Because people start subscribing to things, they don't realize that they out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Automatic pay every month, and gym memberships. As a matter of fact, they're probably the very beginning part of like subscriptions.
They were the inspiration
Yeah.
behind it.
Like you signed up for Lady of America and you were locked in for like a whole
The
year.
Netflix owner walked in there. This gym membership thing.
You
this
can
is
lock
some
people in
cheap-
for a whole year and they don't show up, and they pay
They
you.
might be onto something.
Well, let's lock people in.
So how many of you guys played GTA?
I haven't in a very long
Me.
time.
So GTA is a very fun game. What if I have like a wannabe clone to them, which is Saints Row?
That was a very good game for Xbox at the time.
So
And I enjoyed
now
it
they're
very
gonna
time.
reboot Saints Row, and to me, it looks pretty damn cool. I like it because it's a little bit over the top. It's a little craziness.
It was a little more
wacky.
wild.
But now they made it. Before it was more like over the top, cartoony. Now they made it look a little bit more realistic.
It kind of looks the same to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really liked Saints Row. I enjoyed it. They had a couple of cool voice actors at the time. I remember Saints Row 1 and 2 because I had an Xbox at the time. And then soon
As
as
long as they bring the dubstep gun.
Saints Row, I think 3 and 4, was there not a fourth, maybe even a fifth?
No,
No, it was
there
a
was only
fourth.
3, and then they remade them, and they added.
They
some
did
add-ons
something else
to
as the fourth install.
Why is everything a pink cat? No, these for real.
Is that a thing? A pink cat?
Yeah,
It got a little too much. Like it got away from the whole
It's
gang
a-
violence of it
No.
aspect of it.
It's all the YouTubers that wear little
Yeah,
pink
dude,
cat
yeah.
ears and like.
That's the noise they make, Cuco.
You know what? I think that's what it was. Because most of those girls are like making minimum wage or something.
Mic check.
Most of the girls on
Less than
OnlyFans.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nah,
making
those
less than the
OnlyFans
minimum
were
wage.
raking in.
They were
girls
raking
making
money.
$200,000.
There are the ones that make millions, but for the most part, there are some.
Well, too bad. Go get a
That's
job
like
then.
us, dude. Like,
Hey, bro, didn't you see all the memes with the like?
Wait,
the,
how are they
the-
making less than a minimum wage? And
Because nobody likes them.
Nobody likes
Like,
them.
it's just
yeah, it's like everything else.
Dude,
you got your top tier. You know,
yeah,
got the
you
bottom
gotta
tier,
be
then you
like
got us.
Yeah, like, do you know anyone that subscribed to like an OnlyFans?
you know
I'm sure I know a lot of people
you know what-
secretly don't tell me, but yes, they
Yeah.
do.
you know the funny
Dude,
thing about
Carlos looks like
OnlyFans
he's
is
got
that
I don't know.
the girls were using Twitch as
Oh, boy,
a entryway, you know,
Harry's
with the
up
little
there.
link tree, and
You never
then you
know.
find your way in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
You never know who's an
Tree,
OnlyFans
for
subscriber.
sure
Yes,
has like 6.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Even
Oh, and I don't know if you guys know this, but the Dr. Disrespect is suing Twitch.
oh yes.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
saw
know what
he's
it's
on
about.
him because he's a
he's disrespectful.
I don't like.
Yeah,
that.
I don't either. He's
I like the mustache.
No,
pretty
he's
cool.
I saw him at we saw him at E3, right? Prodigy had to hold me back. I wanted to beat him down.
Did you really?
Yeah,
That's his persona.
he's like 6'6" though.
the guy's
He's
tall.
tall, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
tall.
him that well, so I can't
I
say
still
anything
rock
about
his.
him. So once you don't have censorship,
Hold on, bro.
like
Hold on.
Instagram,
It was supposed to be like
Let's be
another
real.
Patreon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's be real. The people that made it are people that
Oh
own
wait.
pornographic movie studios and all that.
Really?
They know what they were doing.
You-
Yes.
Our audio
But they
is
advertise it
coming
as
back in
something
the
else.
Worst moments. I just want to
Okay.
say.
Now
Hold
Twitter.
on.
Sorry.
Because our audio like went out at the worst moment. So we were talking about OnlyFans, how like people backtrack decisions and how they reverse the fact that they were gonna ban explicit, so they're gonna continue it, and then we started arguing, or not arguing, but debating. Was it something intentional?
From the beginning.
Because like all the free publicity that it got, and then we started talking about like what OnlyFans is supposed to be from the beginning. So Jimmy, take it away.
They had 140% increase in subscriptions.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah,
they
free
didn't. I
marketing.
made that stat up. They probably
Free
had.
marketing. Yeah, because everyone was like, well,
What is this OnlyFans stuff?
watch everything until October 1st, and then they were gonna come out like
I love how the
Quagmire
comments, it
in that one
highlights
scene.
everything that says AG because of my name.
The
Google.
swarm.
Yeah, Google knows what I mean.
It's like, I'm gonna go get the mail.
Yeah. But point is, Dying Light 2.
There is no OnlyFan there. The zombies took over. They destroyed all those pages. So I'm a huge fan of Dying Light 1. I'm excited to play the second one. They're saying they're upgrading all the stuff that I like from it. So I'm excited to play this game. I know Prodigy is a huge tech fan. Techland fan.
Yes.
Only fan.
I am just not a fan of one of their decisions in which they came out to announce at Gamescom, which is that Dying Light 2 will be coming out on the Switch.
What?
Yes.
At some point. Not day and day, though, right?
Yo,
That I'm not sure of.
that is not running on the Switch. That is not. That's
The
gonna
first
set
one
the
was
Switch
not.
on fire. Oh, hold on. Or maybe the OLED. No, it's not gonna run on any Switch. Nothing.
What, Jimmy? Don't you dare disgrace the greatest console of all time.
Jimmy Crackcorn and he don't care.
Nah, bro. Nintendo sucks.
Ooh.
Dang, don't
Jimmy,
say
I
that.
said it.
Jimmy dropping the hard ones.
You let the cat out the bag.
You're gonna upset the Japanese, man. Don't do that.
Oh man, they keep remaking games. There's no new games.
Yeah.
OnlyFans subscription based,
I think
not
the
for
only new
me,
game
says RSP Zeke.
that they've had is the
yeah.
No More Heroes 3 just came out this week. That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
No More Heroes 3? I don't think I played that.
So what do you guys think of Dying Light? Are you guys excited to play this co-op zombie parkour create your own weapons game? I love Dead
It
Light.
has zombies in it, so yeah.
I may not get it, but someone will probably tell me, "Hey, I need a co-op player," and then I'll buy it. But I was not a fan of the first one.
Well, Nikki
after
knows our
about
answer.
8 or 9 hours of playing
Nikki knows my
gameplay,
answer. And
I thought it
your
was a bit
answer.
repetitive to me.
We're gonna be drop kicking zombies, Nikki. Okay.
Okay.
Job kicking zombies.
Extreme.
Look, Jimmy, you love zombies. In West Palm and up in Coral Springs, they're gonna have a zombie walk. You have
Yeah,
to
but-
join it, man. Or we should all do it together. So basically, we would go dressed up like zombies, and then we would rock like 5K, and we would get a medal and everything.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
For being
You
a
have
zombie.
to walk like a zombie the whole way
No, I was thinking about doing Thriller the whole way down.
and not eat anyone.
And not, no, you just.
So
We're gonna have to munch on
There-
something.
there- one
there
thing,
hasn't
man,
been
off of a
there
human.
hasn't been a zombie game to give me
That
the
pie.
zombie craving that I've desired for many years since Dead Rising.
Dead Rising.
Yeah, the Dead Risings to me were probably one of the better
You haven't
zombie
played Resident
games.
Evil 2 and 3? The remakes?
I have not played the remakes. No.
Bro, that's why you're saying that.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying that.
Jimmy's like this is
Play
this is what-
play the remake for 2. It's really good.
Yes.
I
would
have
to agree
tested
with
it.
them.
I haven't played it completely through, but I have tried it.
And then after you're done with that, play Biohazard.
Mm.
DJ
That's the
Flare
one in the
Biohazard.
house first
Yeah.
person. I did play that.
Mhm.
And then
It was
Village
good.
came out.
I did play
Yeah.
it. I didn't finish it. I just, like I said, tried it out. Just like But what I mean by that, when I'm saying that is, like a new game like Dying Light,
Oh,
I
okay,
haven't
I get you.
had.
Like a new just.
Yeah, I haven't had that
remake.
feeling
Okay, I
that I get when I played Dead
you know
Rising.
the funny? My brother said the same thing that Hitman and
Zeke.
says. That they liked it at the beginning, but after a while, my brother kept saying, "I feel like a do boy. Go get me this.
I
Go
thought it
fetch
was
me that. Go
very
bring me that."
repetitive. It was not. It was exactly that, repetitive. It wasn't.
It just lost
Okay,
its
so
flair.
with Dead Rising, there was a little bit of that, right? I'm just trying to think of that. But along the way, you would have something like unexpected happen. And I don't remember that happening too much in Dying Light.
Yeah.
There was a lot of back
look,
and forth.
I would
and
have
that
to agree
thing's-
with you, but why
Dying
I
Light is
bear
cool because during the daytime there's zombies, but at night
Zeke.
it gets
All right,
freaking
Zeke.
crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah, 'cause
If
that's
you
a-
do in every game, there's fetch quests.
It's funny.
Yes.
But
Zeke
the
is,
thing
but
is, he's right. It does get boring. But the whole
Yeah.
point of the game is to do it with somebody else, and
There-
it gets
that-
fun to
that's
mess
what I was
around
gonna
with
tell you.
zombies. And
Was
to
that-
do,
I did
in
it
the
with-
long
yeah.
run, when you get to a certain level and you start going to Old Town, which is the other world as well.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's where the game changes completely.
See, but I hate games that do that. Like, oh, you gotta
Why do you
struggle the
have-
20 hours to get to the
Man,
better
you know what it is to
side.
play a game for
That's-
20 hours repetitively? Like,
That's
Well,
like
Dying
when
Light-
someone
Dying Light's
says,
not 20
oh,
hours
you need to
long.
watch
I-
this show, but the
the
first
Dying Light's
5
not that long.
seasons you got to just power through. Why am I going to power through that?
That's
yeah.
me. That's
I want-
JoJo.
I
don't
want
know if you
Breaking
watched
Bad from
JoJo.
Like-
start to finish.
That's what they tell me about the HBO show
Which one?
Game of Thrones.
Thrones?
Man, just go
Oh,
through the
no.
first 4 episodes, man. Like, you'll see.
No. The show is good from start till
Till
about
7.
Till
Till about-
7. Yeah,
till
I was
about,
gonna
like,
say.
7.
Because I saw 8, man, and I felt like, what's all the hype about?
The third episode of
So
8
Jimmy,
was
you should have
great,
been in
though.
the car with us on the finale show. We were
Oh.
driving from MegaCon, and we all like in the car had my laptop open, and we're all
Yep,
watching it and listening to it.
It was terrible.
And everybody wanted to break my computer. Like my computer made the show or something. They're like, what a piece of crap! Blah, blah, blah. Dude, it was
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm glad I stopped watching at season 7. The last thing I saw was like.
Honestly, you saved
That
the
was
show
it.
for
Yeah,
yourself.
So you want to
that's
know
why.
a fun
When-
fact?
When
Now
I
that we're
started hearing
talking
it was crap, I was like, oh, never mind. I'm done.
about Game of Thrones, a fun fact for me when I watch Game of Thrones. Spoiler alert. So whoever is muted for the next 15 seconds. On episode 8 of season 1, when they killed Ned Stark, I didn't watch it till season 3 started. I couldn't stand the fact that they killed
they
the
killed
best
him.
character in the I was gonna say game in the show.
Right at
I
the beginning of
boycotted
the show.
season 2. I didn't watch it. I probably watched it midway of season 3.
So
I agree. I was like, what
I-
just happened?
yeah.
Did I just waste the whole season worth of shows?
He doesn't die in battle or anything. Right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
he
no,
was
he's
killed in the
executed.
most.
That's it. Yeah.
I couldn't. I thought right when it as you guys saw it, as it was happening, I was like, oh no, someone's gonna stop it like midway or something. And then when it happened, I was like, even then I was still in denial. I was like, nah, the next episode's gonna say that they missed or something or whatever. I don't know. And I stopped watching it.
Well, DJ Fuego said that Spider-Man was kind of similar, where they had stuff, but they actually kept it fresh by doing different things throughout the game. And Zeke says the only thing that he would play is Death Stranding. A little repetitive because Hideo Kojima made it. He's okay with it.
Hey, we got a Hideo Kojima fan.
Hey, well,
Another
we got
Another one.
Who doesn't
Back
love
4 Blood
Hideo?
is coming out soon too, though. I wanna play
Oh,
that
Back
one.
4 Blood's
Hideo is
terrible.
the greatest game director.
We already
ever.
gave my killer preview on that game.
Back 4 Blood.
Black 4 Blood was one of the worst betas I've ever played.
Back for Blood
Wait,
was
that the
which
one we
game?
played?
That's the one we played,
It
Nikki.
was-
The one we
I
streamed.
thought it was fun.
I didn't like it.
It was fun.
Speaking of betas,
You
is
know
it-
which one you might
Mixed
play?
response.
Me and you will play it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think we
And
have
we
it
also
on
got to
here.
play the rainbow one.
bro. You know what game
The
I'm having
Rainbow
fun
beta?
with? That alien game, bro.
I don't want
What's-
to play
what's
with
the
you.
alien
Alien
Not
game?
bad. Alien.
Firestorm?
Fire
the-
Team.
Yeah, the one that
Fire
he
Team
texted
Alpha?
us about.
That's another game that got announced as well.
Yeah.
Which actually you brought up. No, what was it? Not Back for Blood. Who was the one that brought up the other game? Oh, Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Death Stranding. They showed off more trailer to
The
the,
director's
PS5.
cut.
Yeah, the definitive edition. I think they're
No,
calling
it's
it.
the director's
And
cut.
Director's
today I
cut?
read that they're already in talks of making a Death Stranding too.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is in talks.
But apparently the new director's cut of, Ghost of Tsushima and
Ghost of
for
Tsushima
Death Stranding
looks
side,
fantastic.
it's gonna change Death Stranding a lot, and it's gonna make it more like Metal Gear Solid.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And
That's
people,
What do you
people,
mean
people
more like
are,
Metal Gear
are
Solid?
confused on whether that's a good thing or a bad thing because they don't want it to make it like the same game. They want it unique.
Yeah,
give
because
it to
Death
me.
Stranding didn't seem very much like an action game. That's why they're changing the combat.
Your DHL.
Yeah, they're changing it to try to appeal to a more massive audience.
I honestly don't like that.
Sorry.
I actually liked that Death Stranding was something different.
Yeah, you
That's
liked it
just-
so much
that's
when
just-
you finish it.
Yeah, if you want to just
No,
deliver
I liked
packages.
that it was something different. I never said that I liked that I beat the game.
They use it as
Oh, my
a
goodness.
simulator for DHL,
Yeah.
UPS, FedEx.
But a game that I'm very
Aftermarket. It probably will
No, well,
normalize.
get this. I went to the Walmart app and they outsource because they don't have any PS5s in Walmart. So
Right.
they outsource it to other people and then they sell it for
Turn up the
$800.
7 or the keyboard.
Really? They're
sound
outsourcing. So you could order the PlayStation at Walmart, but they'll get it for you through a
And
third party?
Exactly. And
Interesting.
So it's ridiculous because I feel like I never get a good source where I could find it at a good price. You know.
Who's
which
this,
is
so-
the
So
standard
why go
price.
through
Everything's
Walmart is the
still-
question, because maybe you can use a Walmart credit card? That's an interesting question you're having.
Yeah, I don't know. I looked at Target that they don't have in stock, and GameStop they don't have it.
Right.
Walmart apparently they have it, but they'll outsource it to a third party, and then you could buy it through Walmart. So you'll pay
Bro.
Walmart, and
Interesting.
then they'll make sure to deliver it to you.
I'm gonna give you some advice, man. Don't waste your money. Don't waste $800 on a PS5, man. There's a chip shortage right now. The world's on fire right now, so just be patient. And then some advice I can give you: go to the Sony website and put your email there, man, and they'll send you. It might take a month or two, but just be patient, and you'll get an email. So they'll invite you to buy the console, and you're gonna get it at MSRP. Yeah, that's my advice to you, man. Don't spend $800, bro. You work too hard for your money to be getting scalped. So
first thing,
that's my advice.
I would like to know who we're talking to. Like, can we get your user?
State your name and state your business.
And then second, a couple of months ago, Sony bought a lot of the chips.
Fuse from Apex?
It was Fuse.
Fuse like the iced tea?
Yeah, this is.
Okay.
That must be your favorite drink.
Leo.
So-
This is Leo.
So in a
Yeah,
couple
that was my question.
couple months
Thank you,
ago,
guys.
we talked about how Sony had bought a lot of the chips that were short.
Potato
So
chips?
now they're gonna start producing more consoles. So just wait up, and I'm sure by November, Santa Claus will bring you one. There'll be more
There you go.
consoles available, and you'll be able to get one and not have to pay an arm and a leg for it.
You heard it here first.
Also,
Yeah,
so earlier this week, I don't know if you have Amazon Prime, but they have a program called Treasure Trunk, where they just send you text messages about like certain deals. They texted me this week about PS5s being on sale. I didn't pay attention to it because I already bought one, but I would recommend that.
So you could have bought it, we could have scalped it.
Well, I mean,
Can you please
not
post
bad.
the link
The
to
point
that
is,
on the chat,
look for
Nikki?
programs like that. Like Amazon has that treasure truck, and you can, you can put stuff that you're particularly trying to keep an eye out for. Like my stuff is most of it's like electronics. When Logitech cameras go down and stuff like that, it sends me a message, and it gives me a link directly to the product, so you can go straight to it. And it should help a bit with, it selling out in minutes.
So before we finish, DJ Fuego said there's no more disc versions. Number 2, if you have Amazon Prime, dude, why haven't you subbed the channel yet? Yeah, so thank you for the call. Thank you for calling in. We really appreciate you. We love the fact that we get callers, and it wasn't a prank caller. I know you've been wishing a prank caller, but it wasn't a prank caller. But thank you.
Prank
Thank
caller,
you.
prank caller.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thanks. So, Elden Ring, I'm excited. I know that Prodigy's not excited for the next game we're going to talk about, which is a Marvel Midnight Suns game. It's made by the same guys that do XCOM. So it's XCOM with a Marvel skin over it. They already showed off 12 heroes. They're going to have more heroes on the way. It is more of a turn-based strategy game. I know a lot of people are turned off by that, but I love those style of games.
See,
So-
which turn-based strategy? I asked Wrecker in the chat.
It is
and he
like
didn't.
XCOM. So it
Okay,
is
XCOM.
have you ever played XCOM before?
I have.
Bro, I'm gonna buy that John Wick game.
John Wick is different though.
What's the John Wick game?
It's not the same.
I have it, but it's different.
It's different.
Yeah. So with John Wick, you have certain moves. I don't know if you ever played.
We talked about it on the show.
Hitman,
If it's the same Chronicles, right?
No, Hitman Go or Lara
right.
Croft Go.
It's
Have you ever
turn-based.
played those?
Lara Croft Go.
Have you played them?
A while ago.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
how
I bought it as
that's how the John Wick game is.
So it's like a tactics type.
So it's tactics, but you only move one guy, and you have certain movements, and they have a cost
and
associated
then
to
like
it.
when you take turns though.
Yeah.
You take turns, and then like when you move, there's like only like 4 squares that you can go ahead,
Yeah.
and then until you reach.
We
Oh,
talked
okay,
about
okay.
it on the show here
I'm still gonna
a
get it.
while back.
Yes,
I'm gonna get it for sure though.
yeah, I liked it.
John
It's
Wick.
because that's.
I'm just a little
those style
disappointed,
games.
man.
My thing is that the whole gimmick or the whole thing about the XCOM games is that it's got permadeath. So the way I used to do it, I used to create all of us. I used to create everybody from the show, and I would name them, give them powers. And it's like, oh, damn, Julian got killed. It's like, oh, what do I do now? Maybe I should start over again. So there was permadeath, and all the progression that character, all the money, all the investing, all the leveling up is gone. These guys
Whoa.
died, so he's gone. So I don't know how it's going to work with this one. Like, can Wolverine die?
Oh, it's like
Kid.
a roguelike type thing.
Not,
Or no, not, it doesn't come back.
I'm not
It's
skilled enough for that. I died too
State of
much.
decay.
something like that.
When you're playing one player.
Or what's the other one? Rust, something like
Rust,
that. It's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just permadeath. So you have a squad and you create like a building.
Or
and
Escape
you
from
have
Tarkov, yeah.
R&D and all that stuff. But once that character dies, you have to start all over again. So I'm curious how they're gonna do it. I like those style games. I know it's not for everybody. I call it futuristic chess.
I think
It
it
is.
really like tests your skill. I would struggle with I would struggle with a game like that. Like I don't have a lot of skill, and
I
I'll be
don't
the
like
first
that
to
idea.
say that. So I think
You have nunchuck skills.
it
Do you
feels
like
almost
playing
too
chess
serious.
though?
Me?
Yeah.
If I understood it more, or I used to understand it and be okay at it, then I stopped, and I think I became stupid.
So
Because
this game's not for you then.
So it's not for me. I mean, it sounds cool. I'd probably watch people play it. I watch people play Rust, and it's because I guess I live vicariously through them.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna lie, I want to learn how to play chess.
So this game is like that. So you have like an area that you come across, and then you're moving characters, but you have to like, if I move this guy, is he undercover? Is he gonna get shot? And then sometimes the map you don't have the full map, so you don't know who's on the other side, and all of a sudden you move a character there, and a particular alien moves down, and that alien's got a cannon. Now he just destroyed half your team. So you're like, dang. So you have to make slight movements and kind of like, I'm going to put this guy behind cover. So you have to think before you do certain things. And that's why I liked it. Another one that was like that was Mutant. It was like a mutation game with a pig and a duck.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. It was on Game Pass or something.
Yes,
like that, yeah.
it's Mutant. I was about to say Mutant League, but it's not Mutant League football.
No.
But it was the same thing, and you invested in the pig, and you gave him different mutations
It was like a
that gave him
duck.
different abilities. That game was I liked it.
I'm just sad. This is what we get while we have
If I have to
Avengers.
think a lot for a
being a
game,
garbage
I'm not
game.
gonna play it. I play games after work. I need to like basically
Wolverine never dies.
unplug my brain.
I'm just sad that I don't get to see this in a way cooler fashion. Instead, I gotta be stuck with this garbage Marvel's Avengers we have
I thought
as our Marvel event action game.
When they first showed it, I thought it was a DLC for Marvel's
Me too.
Avengers.
I thought it was a DLC for Avengers. I was like, whoa, what up? We got Ghost Rider? Oh.
I'm like, oh my gosh! So they're finally gonna release Spider-Man, but no, not yet.
But yeah,
So yeah, so that's
That.
That's the Marvel Midnight.
The news goes.
and now we're gonna go
so
into
before we continue
Oh.
on what's out this week, we have something very important. It is Jimmy's favorite box to receive. We could receive 1 million boxes in this house.
Better be careful with that address and all that.
Huh?
The address is on there.
Oh, the address? We don't want to get sniper or whatever.
Yeah, we don't
Sniper.
we don't want to get swatted out
First
here.
of all,
Someone will be waiting
now that
outside.
you say that,
I mean, now that you say
I don't know
that,
what's up
record
with the
just
name on there. That's not my name.
record just saved us
From what?
from probably a DDoS.
Why?
No, because he banned the IP grabbers that have been going around Twitch recently. There's been a bunch of bots.
Okay. So,
So yeah, shout out to Record for being the best mod ever.
address out.
There's a
But-
box.
yeah.
How would they see it? The
Julian.
camera's like way over there.
Pen or something.
How would they see your address?
On
Okay.
camera?
While I scratch it out, so
I can see
nobody.
it from
Just in
there.
case.
Start guessing what country it's from. Hitman, go.
Okay, wait. Explain, because a lot of people
Nicaragua?
don't know what this box is. Jimmy, since this is your favorite box,
Jimmy,
let's see.
explain.
All right,
Explain
so
what's going
Taco Bell box.
Inside that box, there are fine delicacies from somewhere in the world. Okay, well, no, not fine delicacies, but like junk food.
Welt.
Yeah, like pretty cool junk food. Let's see what country we're gonna dabble in today.
Chicken wings?
Well, it's not gonna be chicken wings. Most likely, it's like little chips
It's
and
snacks.
chocolate snacks.
Oh.
So, you guys want to take any guesses?
As to what country it's from?
Yep.
I'm going to say Europe.
No.
that's
Country.
that's
Oh, sorry.
narrowing it down. Though.
I meant the continent. In my mind,
Now
sorry.
that you say that,
Sorry.
It's like Europe.
In my mind, I meant to ask what continent as a hint. And sorry.
Oh, no,
In my mind,
country,
the-
country.
Oh, none of us
Europe
know
is
where
going to
it's
be
from.
the continent that
None
I'm
of us
worried.
know where it's from.
We
At
don't
least
know.
I don't think Cuco.
I don't know either. I make a habit of not knowing.
So
For the same reason.
we
Before
know
you
we know the
continue,
region now.
A
It's
really
Europe.
quick thing. Yesterday we're at a restaurant. We're gonna go eat, so we had to get a table. Coquito's girlfriend goes up and she's like, I want a table for 5, and she goes, okay, number, and Sophia answers 11. And the lady's like, no, what's your phone number so we can call you? She thought that she was going to tell him, like, whatever table number, that number 11. I want table 11. So
So back to the box.
it was something funny. So
It's from Europe. We've established
Guille
that.
guessed
No,
Tokyo.
we haven't established.
Someone said it was close.
So Guille
No.
said Japan. No one said close. I literally said nobody
Richard
here
said
knows.
Belgium. Who
Didn't
said
you say
Japan?
Okay, so DJ Fuego said Belgium. Japan. Guille in the Twitch chat said
Okay.
Japan.
I'm gonna
Damn
go
that. You know how many
Italy.
there's 187
Italy.
countries.
Italy.
Oh,
How are
Jimmy
we supposed
says
to guess?
Italy. Prodigy.
Jimmy, Italy.
Man, that's
Philippines.
tough.
Philippines.
I'm
Nikki.
going with Bangladesh.
Wrecker says Poland.
Poland.
Let me see the box.
Egypt.
Egypt.
Ooh, Egypt. That's a good one. That's an interesting.
I'm going to say Costa Rica.
That
Oh, pride in the homeland.
Bro, if it was Costa Rica, I would pee my pants right now.
Damn.
Bro,
And
I fight
that
everyone
box
for
is
the
from
photos.
Brazil.
Brazil.
Brazil? Okay. Ready? And just to tell you, wow. Nobody guessed this continent.
Of course not.
Oh, continent.
Oh, it's continent or country? You said. You see, that's what their confusion was.
Oh, nice.
Bro, I was
Middle
gonna
East.
say Morocco.
You were gonna say Morocco?
I was gonna say Morocco.
Nikki did get the continent.
That's why I
Nikki
said
got
Egypt.
Egypt. Nikki got
I was
Egypt.
like, no, Morocco.
She got
Wow.
the yeah. It
We
would be
got
Af-
Morocco.
some North Africa.
I was
If
gonna
you
say
see
Morocco.
here, we got Morocco. So inside this box, we have beautiful snacks from. Look at that! It's just like bursting. I'm telling you, if you guys want to get another subscription, a subscription box, this is the box to get. Prodigy, look at this. It's
God,
just
I'm so annoyed I didn't say
packed
Morocco, though.
with stuff.
Dang,
And the beautiful
Nikki.
thing with
Nikki.
the box, you also
That was
get
close.
some information of the country. It gives you some
No, there's
details,
even a-
some facts, and
there's
stuff
even
so
a
you can
cool-
learn. What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, repeat the question so
What
the
famous
viewers could hear.
20th century movie was named after the Moroccan city? That's pretty freaking easy.
Oh, I'm not a movie buff.
Yeah,
No.
me either.
All right, name cities in Morocco.
Casablanca?
Bingo.
Damn. Okay, let's get some snacks in here. Jimmy, I know you were hungry.
I am too.
Get something. What we normally try to do. Oh my God, somebody killed Deku.
Deku died.
Deku just took
Rest
plus
in
ultra.
Deco was knocked
So
off.
what we like
do
to
you want
do.
to crack open first?
Yo, Jimmy, tell them what we do here.
Hey, gotcha.
This is like actual corn? Yo. You
Yo, this says pizza.
want to try a pizza?
Pizza shots? What?
Corn? I didn't have any corn.
Kebab?
I see a lot of corn.
Look, this is.
Getting the corn vibes.
These are.
So,
these are potato chips.
That in your hand there
Kebab
is
flavor.
Barbecue corn.
fakiat mas frit. Mais frit.
Oh, they got a soda.
Let's crack it
Fakiat
open.
mais frit. Would eat again. These smoky corn nuts, these are corn nuts, are dusted with savory barbecue
Throw me
sauce.
something random. I'm opening.
Huh?
Throw me-
Random.
So usually what we do, we open them and there's probably chocolate in there, and they probably put it in this nice little bag.
Yo, this guy's playing VR. This guy's playing VR in this one.
Bro.
So in here, there's probably chocolate,
Is this corn or
Nikki.
looks like peanuts?
Those are corn nuts, dude.
And
You
they
remember
keep
that,
it-
that snack? Do you remember the snack
For
corn
melting.
nuts?
Oh, it's insulated.
You have to remember corn nuts. That's what that is.
It's good.
Oh,
So basically, what we do is we open and puff, puff, pass. So we pass to the right. Everybody gets a taste and see what. So again, this is called Snack Crate. Go to snackcrate.com. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I know Jimmy highly recommends it as well.
Oh, true.
Yo, thank you, Demon Child Mari, for the follow on Twitch.
can you guys hear my chewing?
What I just showed you guys
wow.
on the camera is my Lay's chips, but from Morocco.
Like shit.
They're called
Yo, they
Leader
taste
chips, and the guy's playing VR in the camera.
The kebab.
Who needs who needs Wingstop after this?
We don't because we're gonna get Buzz Burger. But Prodigy's gotta leave. Bye, Prodigy.
Um,
Wow.
Why? Homework?
Oh wow.
Oh, we gotta have a meeting.
I give this a 9 out of 10.
the corn nuts, Jimmy's nuts, taste great.
A little salty, but they're good, right?
No, they're not salty at all. They're perfectly barbecued.
Can you pass me Jimmy's nuts this way?
These remind me of Ruffles.
The nuts remind me of corn nuts. Do you remember corn nuts?
Yeah, yeah. There's corn nuts. You act like corn nuts died. They're still around.
It's like cheese.
Are they really?
Those kebab chips are fire.
These are Nicky's though.
Nikki had a chip on her shoulder until she ate it.
I get the Swiss taste
That's a Swiss?
Yeah, it's
Swiss
like Swiss.
cheese?
with onions.
Ah, fromage.
It tastes like
I'm
Ruffles.
gonna do the fromage.
The corn nuts are good.
Okay, don't finish them, Prodigy.
I'm not.
I didn't try the corn.
It's hard not to eat that whole bag.
So you wanna, while we're doing this,
Bad, Nick. Look at this. Switch the camera. Look at all these goodies.
So should we do the games out this week while we have
Yeah.
some more
Yeah,
nuts?
yeah. We could eat and talk about
Um,
what's out this week.
Nikki, why don't you tell us what's
Wait, we're gonna jump into what's out.
what's-
this
Wait.
week.
Before we change everything, look at the bag.
Are those the
Just
little
packed
candies?
with it's chocolate.
The little bombs of love?
Yeah, they're chocolate. They came with a little ice pack.
They're
just to make sure
called
they don't melt.
snowy chocolates.
Damn, Leo in the chat is saying that
Ah.
Alex looks like he likes nuts.
I was right.
No, we can testify he loves them.
I was right.
He loves nuts.
These snowy chocolates in that bag there are soft and creamy chocolate bonbons bursting with pink
Choco.
fruit jelly. Each bite is a delightful mix of strawberry-licious milk chocolate.
Okay. So I'm gonna tap one.
Well, we're
How
gonna jump
about
into what's
that?
out this week.
There's something also here called
So we're gonna go into the first game, and while of course we do this, price.
is that like a kinky thing?
No, ASMR, please.
Oh, Nikki, Jimmy. Here, a little MSR with the nuts.
MSRP.
MSRP.
What
Some
is
nuts in your mouth and do the whole MSR thing.
after he does whatever you guys? I want an explanation for this.
ASMR.
Wait.
Yeah.
Guys, do you understand that the show's very chaotic right now? Can we continue real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're-
but you're
we're
supposed to do the sound stuff.
We're like running behind.
Is these the same ones I had earlier?
Yeah.
I'll explain what ASMR is later.
Yeah. Okay, so the big con, we got 10, 10, 15, and 10.
That.
And the guess is 15. Nikki
15 with that
hitting it.
bootleg AOL.
I
Good.
said it's not going to be worth it, but it's going to be 15.
Nice, so Nikki
Nikki's
got
a
it.
point.
So the next one's gonna be called Crown Trick. Seems like we're gonna be doing some simulated gambling.
At
in
the
this game.
at the end of Games of the Week, can we
And,
guess how much the box was? The
yes.
subscription?
So going in,
Yeah.
Crown Trick will be coming out on PS4 and Xbox One on August
That chocolate is
31st.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good.
Did you have one, the bonbon?
Yeah, I think.
I like the way this game looks.
Yeah. Look at animated.
Yeah. Now, does the game itself look like this?
Yeah.
Is the
Which one is
question.
this?
Yeah, this is a roguelike dungeon
What's the
crawler.
front look like?
There's a lot of roguelikes coming out
Nachos.
lately.
What does that
Mm-hmm.
mean?
It means that you advance as much as you can, and eventually you'll die,
That's not on
and then
here.
you have to. Then
What?
the game will generate a new world,
Mm-hmm.
and you go back in with what you know and the upgrades that you've gotten, and try to pass the level. We'll talk about that. Hades is one of those games that we'll talk about.
It's a roguelike.
It's a roguelike.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys want to pick that up, you guys can on August 31st. Any guesses as to what the game?
If the
might
game
be?
looks like the way it looks right now, I would pay $50 for it, but I don't think it looks like this.
You would pay $50 for this?
If it looked like that with that animation.
What do you mean it doesn't look like that?
Well, that's the thing.
It looks like it does.
It could be a trailer, but is it gameplay?
No, it looks like it.
It looks like
a
gameplay.
It looks kind of like a Metroidvania.
You would pay $50 if it looked like that.
Yeah, that's a little much. I would pay
Yeah,
30.
that game
I'm
there
gonna go
is
with
$20, $19.99.
All right, Nikki,
30.
30. Kuko,
Again, I'll stick by my
50?
guns. 50
Jimmy?
bucks if it looks like that.
I'm gonna go with $25.
Give us the
All right.
ASMR
And-
price on this.
Hitman guessed it correctly.
20.
Ooh, $20.
$20. Going into the next game was a game that we have seen, I
Oh.
believe, before.
Even
Zeke got it right?
Zeke got it too.
And Z got it
I'm
right.
about to eat all these things.
Yeah, let me do the
Next game is
MSRP
called
stuff.
Kiwi.
kebab chips? I want to try those.
Oh, you didn't try?
I
My
didn't
bad.
yet.
I've been like
Have-
killing them.
Have you? Let's try kebab chips.
Kiwi is coming out on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch on August
Let me like it.
31st. Would you guys like to take a guess as to what this game might cost? Okay, no.
I don't care what it costs. I would give them $5 for it.
$5. What do you mean? It's the co-op Kiwi game where you're working in a mail office.
This game is $29.99.
$29.99.
$30.
Yeah.
Kuko said $5. Nikki,
10.
$10. And Mr. Jimmy,
$15.
Zeke said $1, Bob.
and the price is not right for any of you. It is $25.
What?
I was the closest, was I not?
Mm-hmm.
But did you go over?
I did.
Okay,
Exactly.
so Zeke won at $1, Bob.
What? How did he win?
Well,
Okay,
no,
got it.
Kuku, you said $5.
Yeah, and he guessed 15,
Oh, wait, no,
and
he
you
was
guessed.
too.
What did you guess?
I said 10.
Oh, the Nikki ones.
Even Leo
Um,
guessed 30.
So going into the next game, we got Monster Harvest coming out on PC, PS4, Xbox One,
Monster
and
Harvest.
Switch, coming out on August 31st. As
This
well.
already looks better than the Switch Animal Crossing.
$10.
There, I said it.
It looks like Pokemon.
This looks like Pokemon and Stardew Valley had a baby.
Yeah.
I know. Record
You imagine
vouch.
Pokemon hitting Stardew Valley in the back somewhere?
$9.99.
Came out.
$9.99.
I'm going to give a $12.99.
Wow,
$12.99.
that's a specific
I'm gonna give him
number.
$20 because he had a lightsaber.
Okay. And Jimmy?
$10.
And Kuko hit it right on the head
See, I
with
told you,
$20.
you can't go wrong with the lightsaber.
You stick a lightsaber in any game. All right, going into the next game, we got
What
Rustler.
did you just say?
Who, me?
Project. He said you can stick a lightsaber in anything.
Oh.
No, I said you can't go wrong
This
with
is
sticking a
all
lightsaber
chocolate.
in a game. So in this
Yeah,
game,
this is
you
all
commit
chocolate.
Wait,
Grand
did it just
Theft
say
Horse.
Grand Theft Auto with horses?
Grand Theft Horse. And he's going into Pimp a Horse. He went into Pimp a Horse.
What?
Enjoy the medieval thug life.
I'm gonna give this game $50 because it's freaking medieval Grand Theft Auto.
So
25
this
bucks.
game is coming out on PS5, Xbox Series X,
Gil
and
said
S,
1850.
PS4, Xbox One, and Switch on August 31st.
Ooh, it's coming out on Switch though.
$39.99.
Jimmy, switch.
Oh yeah.
Yo, they have
Yeah.
jousting.
Curveball. That's always the
They
curveball.
have
Yeah.
jousting. Did you see that?
$30.
They have jousting.
Look
dude.
at the.
Look at the
I'm-
cops. Boop, boop. Here comes the police.
35.
That reminds me.
So Nikki says
you
35.
remember Shrek?
Jimmy
Yeah,
said 30.
yes.
Jimmy said 30.
Kuko?
Kuko.
I said $50.
I said
50?
$39.99.
And all of you are completely incorrect. It is
60?
$25.
Oh my god, I'm buying it.
Download, instant download.
Dude, that is way better than all these other games. Grand Theft Horse.
So going
Look, he just yoked them off the horse.
Yo, look, there goes the little police horses, man.
So going into the next game, we got WRC
No,
10.
it's gonna
Pimp
beat that
my
from this
horse.
week.
Jimmy, this is your game, dude.
$60.
WRC is coming out on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, S, and X, PS4, and Xbox One. Coming out on September 2nd.
You notice he didn't say Switch, right?
Thank you.
That game looks. They've been making that game better and better every iteration. They've made it better.
So what are your guesses?
My gosh, that thing looks so nice at night. The lighting, the freaking.
I like rally car games.
60.
60.
I'll go with 60. I think it's 60.
I'm gonna say 62 because that's the right answer.
$59.99.
And
50.
Nikki? 50. It is 60. All right, so going into the next game, we got Big Rumble Boxing Creed Champions. Coming out on PC, PS4, Xbox
that-
One, and Switch on September 3rd.
This is Fortnite Rocky?
$59.99.
Fortnite Rocky.
Well, you know what? If it's ready to rumble like, it's nice. The
You remember
Dreamcast
Ready
game-
to Rumble?
Ready to Rumble was good. Man.
Mm-hmm. $59.99 for sure.
That's what
59.
it reminds me of. It reminds me of that.
$59.99. Jimmy?
60.
60.
Dude, you got
Kuko.
Apollo
Nah, they're
Creed
gonna
in
go
there.
for $40 because they want to get a lot of people to buy this game.
And Nikki?
50 again.
You got
And
Rocky in
Kuko
there,
got it
man.
right. It is $40.
I'm gonna win this time, Jimmy. You can't come back.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Going into the next game, we got Kitaria
First time,
Fables.
baby, for everything.
Kitaria Fables coming out on PC, PS5, Xbox One, Series X, and Switch. Oh, wait, Switch.
Leo said, "Pimp my
Or
horse."
Switch, PS4, and Xbox One.
25. $25.99.
Coming out September 3rd.
Speaking of furries,
Oh god.
Furries.
$25.99.
Speaking of furries.
So, $25.99?
so this is
Or
basically
$25.
$25.
$25.
Animal Crossing
$24.99.
with actual.
All right.
This is
Kuko?
better than Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Woo. Is that a brownie?
Kuko?
It's
I
like a
want
brownie.
this game. Is there turnips? Is there a turnip?
Nikki.
Wanna get a piece
Economy?
of this?
Economy in
Nikki.
this thing? Oh no! Look, they're just battling, dude. $50 and I'm downloading it.
$50. Nikki.
30?
30. Jimmy.
30.
30. And all of you are wrong. It's 20.
Dang, I was close. I was 25.
Hitman was the closest.
Dog,
For a furry,
get a piece of that.
you
You like chocolate?
Is that Mewtwo?
2-player co-op. Look at that.
gonna slice them this way?
So going into the last game of this week,
Oh my God,
it
what
is
this?
the medium.
cake?
Fluffy. Yeah, it's a brownie fluffy thing. I don't know.
Did you have
Ooh,
the
look at that. Look at all those 9s, 10s, 5.5, 5 slash.
The medium is finally coming to PlayStation after being
Oh,
exclusive
yeah? It's
on Xbox and
50
PC.
I played it on Xbox Game Pass.
Being that it's a port, I will say 49.
so soft.
Save it
99.
Okay,
Like
Kuko.
Yeah.
I mean, Nikki.
Pardon?
This is a port. This was. I mean,
This
now
game's
it's a
30
non-timed exclusive.
35.
35. Kuko.
30.
50.
And you guys, Nikki and Kuko are wrong, and Jimmy and Hitman are correct.
50.
It is $50.
What?
It's a $50,
I'm
man.
awful at this.
It's a port.
The game's good though.
Prodigy, we left you a piece of chocolate.
Yeah, bro.
It's
Dabble.
so good.
Dabble.
Okay.
Get a piece of that morsel right there because it's really good. It's moist.
And that's it for what comes out this week. We have basically 2 reviews that we were going to do real quick. Basically reviews that I got to play one, and Prodigy, did you get the chance to play?
No.
Okay.
So
So
let's go into the reviews of the week.
So, Jimmy, did you get to play
Wafers,
Hades?
Yeah. No, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't got the physical copy, you know.
And
I'm
Jimmy
gonna,
is-
I'm gonna get it for the PS5.
Yeah. I know Jimmy loves his physical copies. So Hades, to me, it's an awesome game. I don't want to kind of spoil it, but it is called Hades for a reason. You are in hell, and it's a roguelike. You're trying to get out. I love the way the game is drawn and the animations. I love the variety in all the enemies. But what I love most is the way they portray all the Greek gods like Zeus, Poseidon, because they're all trying to help you on your quest. And they do it by giving you different power-ups and stuff. So, like any roguelike, you're going through dungeons and you're repeating them.
It's really good.
I highly recommend this game. It's not that expensive, and it's fun, and I think it's really dope. It actually won a bunch of awards as well, so I'm not the only one that says this game is well worth what its asking price is. And it finally came to PS and Xbox. It was on Switch before and PC. So, any questions?
I'm getting the PS5 version. For sure.
That's Hades.
The character you play is actually Hades' son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
The son of Hades.
Yeah. So basically, he's tired of being in hell and doing his old boy's do boy jobs. So he's trying to get out.
Why isn't he doing his mom's? Stephanie?
Because his mom's trying to help him get out of there as well.
Oh, okay. No harvesting for him.
No. Any other questions?
You said it was worth it, right?
Yes, well worth it.
What made it? What was like the one thing that you're like, this is it? What makes it worth it?
Just the way the game looks and the story, like the way that you're trying to progress to get out, and having like all the gods trying to be involved in helping you get out, and the dad's like, you're gonna keep trying this, like you've only died like a bunch of times already.
Yeah.
So, I thought that was cool.
Hades is included on Game Pass, according to Zeke.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Again, that's the big advantage of Game Pass over
That if you're not-
PlayStation now.
Yeah.
So
New games like
So
this.
Hades, it pretty much plays like a dungeon crawler, but with roguelike, like
Did you
mechanics.
ever play
Mechanics.
Transistor?
No.
That's
That's the one with some girl with a big sword, right?
Yeah, the red hair.
And yeah, man, I saw it for the Switch. I was thinking about buying actually.
Yeah. So like that or Bastion. Did you ever play Bastion?
No, but I know
Bastion,
him.
no. I've heard-
But yeah, Bastion. It also has the narration kind of like in this game, where as he progressed, the narrator narrates what's happening and stuff. So yeah. But I recommend that you guys try it out. It's a really good game. I liked it a lot. So yeah, try it out. It's not super expensive. It's not gonna break your bank account getting it. And like Zeke says, if you have Game Pass, why not try this out? It's not gonna cost you any extra anyway. Speaking of Game Pass, the other game that I wanted to talk to that I can't say enough about this game is 12 Minutes.
Yeah.
It's a game that takes place in 12-minute span. It's got great voice actors. It's got Willem Dafoe, and I really, really recommend this game. It is crazy, and just the way that you go about doing things. I don't really want to spoil it. You have to kind of play the game to get the game, but
You have
I definitely have been
multiple
wanting to play
outcomes.
this. And Hideo Kojima has been posting pictures on his Instagram of this game, which leads me to believe that he is a fan.
so have you guys even watched the trailer for it?
I have not,
No. Okay. So
but I've heard you have to, some sort of crime happens, you have to solve it in 12 minutes.
okay. So if you play the original 12-minute loop, the way it is intended is you come home and your wife prepares you a meal because she wants to announce something to you. As you are in mid-conversation, 12 minutes into the conversation, a guy knocks on your door. He says he's a police officer. He ties you down, ties your girl down, and he goes on into to something happens.
And
then once that loop is over, you start as the male. You're always playing the male, and it's when he walks into the room again, and then the loop starts again.
So you're trying to figure out how to not get tied up and all that?
You're trying to figure out what the heck is happening. So you're trying different, like you're watching the trailer right now for the people that are watching. So you're trying different scenarios to try to get different outcomes, to try to get different things, getting different information, and so forth and so on. And it's a 12-minute loop, and I've played it for 8 hours already.
You know, it'd be cool. If
Are
they
you
had a
kidding me?
co-op mode.
I am not kidding you. It would be cool.
you have different outcomes in 12 minutes?
This is the real time loop.
There's different outcomes, and there's different things that you do to try to get different information. I just don't want to I don't want to spoil it.
An interactive thriller.
My thing, I messed it up for myself because, you know, if you play this game, don't do what I did, because I think what I did kind of messed up the game for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Which was
that I saw the trailer. I know the cops coming to try to tie us down, and I'm like, I'm not gonna let this guy tie me and my wife down. I'm gonna try to kill this guy.
Okay.
So I tried. So from the offset, the wife's trying to talk to me, tell me, hey, look, I made this. I'm like, I don't got time for you. I'm looking for a gun or a knife. I'm stabbing this guy.
Dang.
So, but the cool thing is that has an outcome. It'll play out the way you want it to. And then you find out
It still happens.
a certain thing.
Oh.
Like you find out that you're not strong enough.
Bruh.
And then you do the
Kuko,
loop
you're
again.
gonna end up spoiling the entire game for me by the time we end the episode.
So let me stop there. I'm just
Yes,
saying that
please.
I really recommend
It sounds really
Play
cool.
the game.
and I'm
Do they have
interested.
physical copies?
if you put it on a USB drive.
No, they don't. They don't. Not yet. Not yet.
I will give you our physical PlayStation.
Jimmy, I'm gonna save it on a USB drive, give it to you so you can take it to
Don't
your
say
house
that-
and
don't
stick
say
it
that
in
out
your
loud.
Xbox.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't?
It doesn't work. It has to have a jewel box and a disc with a Blu-ray.
It's gotta have cover art.
Yeah, it's gotta have the cover art. Very important.
and the manual.
We'll make you some.
well, they don't do that anymore.
I know. I missed the manual.
He's picky, but not that picky.
Yeah, I'll take what I can get.
Yeah. But like I said, I really recommend it. I love the way that they did the game, that like I got stuck at a point and I had to kind of think outside the box. And then thinking outside the box gave me a different outcome.
And
And it's just crazy because like I feel like these guys must have played 100 million times because they thought of a bunch of stuff that I thought,
Yeah.
and an outcome would
and
come
it's
out.
12 minutes. The loop.
The loop is 12 minutes long.
Wow. And anything can happen 100 different times, or I don't know how many times exactly, in 12 minutes. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I like I said, I recommend you guys try it out. I hope at some point it's like a time exclusive and the PlayStation fanboys like Prodigy can get it. But for the moment,
I'm
if you got a
literally
PC
gonna get Game Pass.
and you got Xbox, get the Game Pass because even the $20 is worth being able to play this game.
I'm going to have to get 12 minutes. I've been wanting to get it anyway.
Yeah,
But it's not co-op, but it's single.
it's a single player game.
That's cool. But I mean, you can kind of play with someone else in your
Yeah.
household.
Yeah.
You know?
Kukito was telling me, hey, Dad, try this, try that. So, to be honest with you, if you try it, in your case, if you do it with your wife or Jimmy, it's cool because it's not like a normal video game.
Yeah.
So, people that are not into normal video games, they'll be into this because
it's
it becomes like a
suspense.
soap opera. Or it
Suspense.
becomes like
Yeah.
like a, what is it, Black Mirror
Yeah,
episode?
it was reminding me of that Black Mirror episode where you have to like.
It's like Until Dawn.
interactive.
Until dawn. Yeah.
That was a great
Well,
game.
with the thing with Until Dawn, you're making choices, and the
Yeah.
choices map out
Well,
the story.
this is choice based, is it not?
It's kind of choice based, but it's the same loop. It's kind of
But there's different 12-minute scenarios. It's not always in this little kitchen area.
it's always in the
It's
kitchen
always
area.
in the kitchen.
There's in a bathroom.
There's a kitchen, a bathroom, and a
room.
bedroom.
Well, that's what I
it.
mean. There's different settings.
But those are that's it. It's your apartment.
Right. I get it.
But so you have to do certain things in the apartment, and it's just the way everything unfolds is crazy.
All right, we have to check it out. Really small apartment. They don't even have a TV. What's the purpose of a sofa and a sink next to it?
It's because
sit with
there are
your
a couple
thoughts.
that actually talks to each other.
Ah, interesting. They have a bald assassin come out of nowhere. Interesting.
Yep.
All
Alright.
Does he have a barcode in his back of his head?
I think so. It might be.
Agent 47.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's it for the show, Prodigy. You want to give them the rundown? Tell them about our, us being at SuperCon, the fact that we're going to have a huge Smash tournament. Smash Brothers, the game, not Smash, the activity.
So yeah, make sure you guys follow us first on our socials, Facebook, Instagram,
You got to
Twitter,
read what Jimbo said.
at Gamebrosshow.
He said Apex is greater than Rainbow, which is greater than Kaka 12.
What's
course
Kaka
Jimbo would
12?
say that.
12 minutes.
So, yeah, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at _show. And if you guys are here on Twitch, you guys can join our Discord or hit up all the socials that are right there that Nikki put in the chat. So just follow that link. That way you guys can join all our stuff so you guys are up to date with everything we're doing. Like Kuko mentioned, we are doing a Smash tourney at the end of this month, hence why we didn't put any survey out or any polls for the game out, the game for the tourney of this month. And also SuperCon will be happening from September 10th through 12th, and we're going to be there live on location. So make sure you guys follow us through all of that, as well as we're going to be doing stuff there on location. If you guys want to meet us, we're going to be there. And we're going to have a panel, actually, on the 12th of September, Sunday, at 1 o'clock. So we want to
Come by
thank
our
you
booth.
guys.
We're going to have a booth at SuperCon. We're going to be doing lots of giveaways, giving away prizes. We're going to give away Glitch, one of our new sponsors. We're going to be giving away pop toys and toys in general. And it's just overall a good time. And we would love to just meet you guys and be able to talk to you, shoot the breeze a little bit.
Yep.
We'll also have new merch, right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
So that's why. Make sure you guys pass by. We will be also giving you guys our booth number once we make the post as a reminder for you guys to come visit us at SuperCon.
Why is Nikki so serious? I want to know why you're so serious, Nikki.
how am I serious? I'm listening. My bad.
Thank-
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching. And as
I'm
always,
so quirky.
live in your world.
I like that you're so spontaneous.
Oh my
We're
god.
cutting off Prodigy.
Live in your
So what
world.
was the snack crate price?